Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and I'm coming back with this week's sketch, 30, I forgot the number, 35. It was last week's card actually, but only now am I getting round to filming, so, it's been a long week, the grandkids have been and gone, oh gosh, we'll see them now again till at least Christmas. Makes me sad, but I'll show you a picture of. I've just taken a photo of the sketch. What am I doing? So, still plugged in. That's the sketch card for week 35. Now I can get rid of, because I've already got it on my phone. So I was going through, do I use Stampin' Up products? Do I use anything else? So I decided, because of the layout of the card, and I wanted to do another one of those tall and skinny cards as well, because I love them. I think they're gorgeous. So I decided to use my papers that came with this kit, and it's my Sweet Provence, and I literally used the front cover and a couple of cut aparts. And I need to cut out actually another one of the massive. But then do I, because I've bought myself some butterflies, so I might just use this one, or I could use this one, depending. Let me show you my card, and this is it. So it was just a stamped image down here with something frilly sticking out the side. So I found this beautiful purple ribbon, which I've added my double-sided tape to, ready to stick down. But you know when you get to the end of the roll and you've got the bit with the cardboard on, don't throw that bit away, because you can just add a bit of adhesive on the back of there. Most people would go, oh, throw it now, I can't use it. But use the back and use your art glitter glue and stick it down to your project, and then you can peel back when you're ready. But this piece is going on the back of the card, so let me show you. I will obviously need some more, but I can just glue it down, I suppose, but I'm just showing you this bit now so you don't waste those bits off the roll. So literally just glue it in a place. It does take a little bit longer to go off, and it's not an instant fix, because it's we haven't pulled back tape and applied the tape, but just glue it on. I'm just seeing if I've got another roll as thick. Yeah, well, not quite as thick, but it'll do the job. Yourself a block, and I also am going to show you I use A3 cardstock, and why would it do one I can't say my words tonight, what's wrong with me? When doing the tall and look, see, it will stick, just leave it a little bit longer to dry off, because that's stuck now as well. So we've shown you that bit. I'm just gonna pop this away just for a second. Yeah, so I thought this was absolutely gorgeous. I bought the whole kit of the Scrap Queen, and she sends you all the lace, the ribbons, absolutely gorgeous. Well, that piece of ribbon I found was out of my own stash, and literally, like I'm saying, the front cover, which is this. And on the back you get it's like they're doing with the Stampera papers now, they're adding on the back. So I know on the sketch card it looked like it had to be cut off further down, but I thought it's quite plain until you get down so far, and then you've got this gorgeous pattern. That's why I didn't crop any off, because that is different to that, because this had lavender all down the bottom, so hence the reason I kept that bit on. So the front cover came in handy for that, and this is the other section of those. This is one of my cut parts. So that is the front cover as well. Or I suppose you could add a strip of that at the bottom if you wanted it even more detailed. So where's the piece I've got cut? I mean, I could add a strip of that to make it look a bit different, but I'm quite happy with those beautiful little tiny butterflies in the background and love hearts as well. Do you see them? Stunning. So, I'll put things down then I forget where I put them, you know. So that's off the scrap, and so's that. I never throw anything away because, you know me, these bits come in handy to cover cards and other places, parts of the album and stuff. So that's all come off the front cover. And that piece there. So I'm going to pop these back in here so I don't lose them. She even sends these wonderful flowers and all the gadgets to get everything put in. The little brads, everything. Oh, there's some paper clips in there so you can decorate those. Gorgeous kit. A nice welcome message offer as well. You get the 6x6 book, the A4, and one packet of the 12x12, which you only get 6 slices in. I know it's a pain in the bum, but and like I say, I use A3 cardstock. As you know, it's an A4 double size. So if you've got A4 paper, A4 is smaller than A2. So when you go up to A3, it is literally double an A4. I wouldn't know how they work it if it's an A2, then it'd be double an A3. So it'd be this time. Oh, I know it's just as it goes up, it's big. So I'm going to show you how I cut this. So I get 2 tall and skinny cards. I get a 1 3x3 card, and I also get a 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 card. So I still get my 4 cards, they're just in different sizes. So I cut this off at 7. Turn this around and then cut this at 8 1/2. So there's my first tall and skinny card, because they are, and then I'm going to score this at 3 1/2. So there's my tall and skinny card. I mean, I don't know if your American cardstock, you would only have enough for, yours is 8 1/2 by 11, so you'd have the 7, you'd have enough to do a 5x5 card, or just do an even skinnier card at 2 1/2. So this piece left over then is literally 3 1/4. So I'm going to take this down to 3. That's the only bit of waste to get from that one. By 6. And that's the only bit of waste I get on there. And I score this then at 3. So there's my 3x3 card. But I just stick these in with my 3x3 envelopes. And I've got a packet of cards made already. So they go with my 3x3 envelopes now. And then what I did, excuse me, what size is that now? So then I cut my 8 1/2. I need this piece then, because that's going on the front of our card there. And I'm going to cut this down to 8 1/2. So I even get my piece that I need for my front piece to cover my lace, which is there. I may have to trim a little bit off either the lace or the... Right, now I'm confusing myself again. Let's stop it. And so I've cut this to my 8 1/2. And then I turn this to the side and cut at 7. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Boyce, you're an angel. Thank you, sweetness.
Okay.
So yeah, 8 1/2 by 7. And then I'm going to score this again at 3 1/2. So there's my second tall and skinny card. Just give it a quick burnish. Because I don't want you to, I literally don't want you to waste any cardstock. I just want you to get, because some people would cut a piece of cardstock out and then that'd be it. So now this piece, actually this is 4 3/4, but it's only by 8.5, so I score this at 4 1/4. Fold that over, make sure that all matches, and then it's all together. And then because I bought that paper cardstock and it was a bit dodgified, I go in then and I put it in at 4 1/4. Yeah, no, it's the length, isn't it? That's right. So I'll go back in and cut this now at 4 1/4, and I only lose that. So all that, I still get 4 cards out of my cardstock, and that's all that I lose. So for some reason, I don't know why that hasn't scored. That's better. I just scored and folded it the wrong way. So now I get a collection, so I can send, I like to send square cards at Christmas. I don't want to send a 6x6, it's too big, or a 5x5, they're not too bad, but I love 4 1/4, maybe 4x4 cards, so I pile these up. These will go in my 3x3 envelopes. These will go in my Christmas pile for my Christmas cards that I send to my neighbours. And yeah, I buy 4.5 by 4.5 envelopes then, or make them. So I'm going to put those to one side. I just wanted to show you how I cut my cardstock to get the maximum. So I have already cut one, so I've got another 3 tall and skinny cards, and we're going to use one of them now to do our, and I got a couple spare ready for the next card, so I don't have to explain them the next time. And then we use the business side envelopes, and I haven't done any stamping on this card whatsoever. Little tanglers, I could have glued them down, I suppose, but then they fit inside one of those beautiful business envelopes, which I think they are, is it D7? D6? Oh, I can't remember. Or C6, C11, something, I can't remember. But they fit inside our cello bags, ready to seal up and sell at charity fairs, or when I give these to a charity box now, they can sell those as the tall skinny cards, because that's what some people, I just added beautiful rhinestones down the side and added another 3 on there. I just think it's absolutely striking, and I'm loving the colours. Absolutely stunning. How beautiful. Love that. So I know it's not a lot of words have gone. Do you know when you go to say something, your mind goes totally blank? So it's going to be a quick and simple card for this week. Oh, and also I got this strip from the cut aparts from one of the papers, which I used as the cut aparts. Where's that book? Oh, there it is. So see all my cut aparts, this paper was left over at the bottom, so that's where I got those strips from. And because my butterfly is going halfway down, you won't see the join that I had to do. You won't see the join because my little butterfly is going to sit over the top. So I'm going to glue that on there as straight as I can and in the middle as I can, and then I'm just going to join on with this extra little piece. I'll show you how I did that as well. I might need to go back in that bag actually and get myself a word out. Oh, I think I will, but I'll show you this first. So let's peel back now our tape. Get my finger around it. Come on, please. There we go. That's got it. And we're going to stick this down and try and keep that in the middle as well. Oh, it's so sticky. Perfect. Give that a good rub from behind. Trim off any loose things that have come off the end. My scissors, I was a little bit too far over that way. Oh, and I'm going to ruin it, aren't I? I'm going to try not to. Gaynor's got it slightly on the wonk, so I'll put that bit down the bottom. See what I mean I've done there? I've just come over on that side a little bit, so again, just want to keep that nice and straight. I need to clean my scissors. And then I'm going to glue my strip. I mean, if you noticed as well on the sketch card I showed, there was a gap because they'd stamped, and I just want to leave the same little border all the sides. So instead of gluing that paper and wondering where I'm going to glue to next, I'm just going to glue to the end there. I'm not going to try and match because it's not from the same piece. Just going to glue that, she says, to the end, and then I'm going to trim that off the back. So I've still got a little bit left. Oh, and trust me, you never know, you might need a section like that when you're making your album. So nobody can see the join. I'm going to add my butterfly, and you won't even know it's that even. So my DSP is literally 3 3/8 by 8 3/8, and that pattern change is going down the bottom. So I'm just going to glue that on there. Let me just first turn this over and burnish it both sides. See which is the best way around, and then I can see that last bit though that I glued on. It was literally from this front sheet as well, off a different paper pad with, I can't remember, it's not on this one, it was on a full sheet. So same distance either side, all the way around. Oh, a paper cut right in the join there the other day. Oh, and now if I catch it, it stings like a mad. I mean, some people don't like sending bulky card. Well, it's not really so much as the bulk, it's just that gorgeous piece of ribbon there, and that's going to get glued all the way down to the very bottom from all the way up to the very top. So I'm just going to tidy that little bit of ribbon up again. That's better. It was poking out a wee bit. Perfect. And I'm putting that join there at the bottom. Seems a shame. And I'm using the edge as my guide. Beautiful. Down. Oh, shaving. My battery's running low. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Now I've got to find a word that I can snip down and make shorter. I did cut oh, there we go, a bit more of that paper. Here they are. So it doesn't have to be the word love. It can. I've got to try and find another one now. It could be forever. I just want to check against the width. That would work. I said, no, not quite. It's a bit long. I love you. I love you. I could, maybe I could just use the word love again there. And omit that section. And pen at that end. Ooh, maybe that will be the one. Because they're in one language on one side. May your dreams come true, and they're Polish on the back. Wishing you all the best. See what I mean? And then they got a foreign language on the back. So enjoy this day. On this special day. Oh, see? Oh, all the best for you. That'd be too long. Oh, definitely too long. For you, just about might go in. Happy birthday, thank you. That might go in. A little bit long. Could use that one. That word love and pen at this end. That's a potential. Yeah, I think I'm going to use one of these. Like I say, all this without even having to stamp a thing. It's great. I just found out today, my noisy neighbour is a crafter as well. So she's into balloons and filling balloons with nice things, and I helped her out with some beautiful ribbons and some Christmassy items because she wants to fill wine glasses. And I said I would help. So how nice am I being? So I'm going to use this one, and I'm just going to cut that as straight as possible. I'm going to put that one back. Pop that in the bin. I won't need that bit anymore. And I'm going to just do a long pennant on that one. Do you know when you think you've cut too far like that? Just go over it from the back and flatten it back out, and it disappears. You can no longer see it. So I'm going to, and I'm going to, am I? Yeah, well, I was going to, but it's short enough as it is. And I'm just going to add a couple of dimensionals on the back. Perfect. And I am going to use one of these beautiful butterflies, but I think that one might be big enough. I can't even get my scissors in there. go, I'll do it from that side. Because I don't like them things, sticky things poking out. And I think that's the perfect colour. And I'm just going to go about there. Yeah, about there. That's perfect. Oh, brilliant. So I'm going to use the rest on my album when I come to make that. And then the word love is going to go just about there. Don't press until you've got it level. Perfect. I would have liked those slightly longer tails on there, but what I'm going to do as well, I'm just going to slot a bit of glue under here to stop that, because I know it was on a dimensional, but it wasn't too thingy, so I'll put a tip there, and I'll put a tip on there because I don't want that riding up on my card either. Tip on the back, tip there. That's got it. Just to pin that down, if it'll stay. I'll tell you what, I'll just add it on the tip of the card there. How am I going to attach now the oh, I'm Gaynor what you like. So that's stuck down better now. Oh, it's gorgeous. I'm going to pop the lid on here. Check my battery's okay. And I've got my rhinestones. I'm going to see if I can get this. See, this purple. There's a bit of glow on the back of there, but oh, come on, stick down. So I am going to add just my rhinestones. I would have added more onto the butterfly, but I fussy cut that one with the scan and cut when I was doing the whole sheet of other blue. I'll show you in a second, because the scrap queen sent 2 sheets in different colours, and there was no way I was going to sit there. But because this has got music sheets in the background, this one I'll have to sit and fussy cut, because my scan and cut picks those up, unless anyone knows how to omit the background, so I can just have the butterflies cut out. But that's that one there, but there's some purple, and I don't really want green on a purple card, so hence the reason that little one isn't going on, but that one is. How gorgeous are those cards? Stunning. I could actually, should I, or would I, coulda, shoulda, woulda, coulda, stamp something on the inside, or I leave that for the recipient. I just think that is absolutely stunning, and will still fit inside my envelope. Perfect, because these envelopes are 4 1/8, I think, or 4 1/4. They are, no, they're 4. Actually, they're 4 3/8. So you could have done these by 8.5 by 8 and scored them at 4, but that wouldn't take away from the, when we say tall and skinny, but they are absolutely beautiful. I will stamp the back of my card with my logo before they go off to charity, as all my cards. I've cracked with it now, but there's my one I did before, and this is the one we've just done together. I absolutely love both. I love this butterfly and that word love. I love this butterfly and I love that word love as well. So they're the close-ups of the butterflies. Stunning. And that's the close-up of the cards, as best as I can get them. But adding a bit of lace, a bit more detail. I'm going to have to take it out of the pocket to take the photograph, otherwise I'll have glare on my camera lens will glare against the cello bag. But absolutely stunning, stunning, stunning. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So I'm just going to leave that one like that. So I hope you enjoyed. Sorry it's not a very long video, but long, short, tall or whatever, they all are beautiful. Love it. So I'd love a thumbs up and a share, that'd be amazing. I post every single day, so if you're new to my channel, after you press subscribe, press the bell. That way you'll get a notification every single day. We do a premiere at 10 o'clock every... 10 o'clock? At 9 o'clock every night at UK time. I don't know what your time zones differences are, but I'm sure you'll probably work it out a lot better than I could. Come in, have a chat with us. There's a little, once the premiere starts, it starts for the first time for everyone at the same time at 9 p.m. UK time. And then down the side you should see a thingy that says show chat or hide chat. Just type away, put your little cursor on the side. I'm trying to show you. You would say this is the chat, the video, and down the side you would have the chat box here, and then you'd have a little line there. So if you click on the line and then you start typing, your message comes up there, and then just press enter and you're in the room chatting away to us. And we've got regular, at least between 33 and 40 of us all in there nearly every single night, depending on what I'm making. So come along. If you're, like I say, new to my channel, don't forget to press the bell, otherwise you won't get notified. See you soon. Love you all. Bye for now.